All right, guys, welcome to Kitchen Daddy. This week we are cooking the fridge. Now, if you're new to Kitchen Daddy, we do this every now and again, which is where I get everything out of the fridge that needs to be cooked. We chop it up and turn it into something utterly delicious. So this week we're making a chunky Spanish soup, which has got loads of healthy chickpeas, sweet potato, kale, cooked in some smoked paprika and a little splash of sherry vinegar before topping it off with a wonderful roasted garlic and chili sour cream. Guys, this is hearty, healthy, and incredibly tasty, so come on, let's get into it. Right, to kick things off, let's grab a small frying pan that you can throw in the oven. Now I've got about 3 jalapenos here, which I'm just going to de-seed. And I've also got about 10 cloves of garlic as well. So let's get them into the pan. We need some salt, a good splash of oil, and I'm also going to add some bay leaves and some oregano as well. So let's give them a really good mix together. We're going to throw them in the oven, 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 175 degrees Celsius. We're going to cook them for about 20 to 25 minutes. But guys, trust me, you will know when they're done because the perfume that comes off these is absolutely stunning. Your house is going to smell unbelievably beautiful. So definitely do this. It is sensational. And if you're wondering how you could use these again, check out the video up here for the super mega nachos, because I use them in that as well. Now for the soup, let's get a large pan on a nice gentle heat. Now I'm going to roughly chop about 3 or 4 sticks of celery, 1 red onion, and 3 poblano chili peppers. And guys, if you can't find poblanos, don't worry about it. Just use green peppers instead. Okay, let's add a good splash of oil. Get the vegetables in. We need a good pinch of salt. We're going to move them around and cook them nice and gently for about 5 to 10 minutes. We want them just to sweat in the pan, become translucent. We don't want to have any color on them. Now, whilst they're cooking, we want to peel and dice 3 sweet potatoes. Okay, they're looking great, so let's get the sweet potato in. We want to move them all around. Let's make sure everything gets really coated in all that oil and has a chance to fry on the bottom. We're also going to add 3 bay leaves and some oregano as well. Now let's move that around again. And we're going to cook that out for about another 5 minutes. Okay, let's add 2 teaspoons of smoked paprika. We want to mix that all together. Let's make sure everything's really well coated and that paprika's got a chance to just fry in the oil. Now guys, the reason we're putting the smoked paprika in is because you've got to have that smokiness, a little bit of spice from the poblanos as well. Then you're going to have the sweetness from the sweet potatoes, you know? So we need to have a little bit of acid in here because, you know, if you were making a soup, sometimes you add tomatoes, you get some acid from there. If we don't put a little bit of acid, this is going to be a bit of a dull flavor. So we've got some sherry vinegar here. I'm just going to add a little splash here and there. So probably about 2, maybe 3 teaspoons of sherry vinegar. So about a tablespoon of sherry vinegar. Now let's just mix that all through. We're going to let that cook for about 2 or 3 minutes until it almost completely evaporates. So you're just left with that lovely flavor of the sherry vinegar, but not the kind of harshness. And you know, guys, sherry vinegar is quite sweet anyway. It's a, you know, it's a really nice alternative to balsamic vinegar. But that's going to make this dish kind of almost complete. You know, we want those balance of flavors. Okay, that's smelling absolutely gorgeous. So let's pour over probably about 2 pints of chicken stock. Now we need to bring that up to the boil, knock it down to a simmer, and we're going to cook this for probably about 5 to 8 minutes, you know, depending on how big you've cut those potatoes. But we just want to make sure that those potatoes are soft. Right, come and have a look at this roasted chili and garlic. And guys, it just smells incredible, absolutely incredible. The house, it really is perfume. It's like perfume. That's the best way to describe it. So what we're going to do here, guys, I want to remove the garlic cloves from its skin And I'm going to use about 5 or 6 cloves of garlic. And we're probably going to use about 4 or 5 pieces of the jalapeno as well. And let's just pour over some of that beautiful flavored oil there. That's going to be absolutely stunning. Now we need about half a pot of sour cream. Let's get that in and let's give that a good initial blitz. Now have a quick taste. It's going to need some salt, pepper, and a squeeze of lemon juice just to balance out those flavors. Give it another blitz and then pop that in the fridge until it's time to serve. Okay, let's have a look at our soup. Now, guys, I have been fannying around with the sour cream for far too long, trying to get beautiful shots of that. So the sweet potato, it is a little bit overcooked, but you know what, guys, we're not going to worry about that whatsoever. But we do need to add in 1 tin of chickpeas, and make sure that you add in the liquid as well, because that's called aquafaba, and that's going to help thicken up the soup really nicely and give it a lovely kind of mouthfeel as well. And I'm also going to really finely chop up probably about 4 or 5 leaves of cavolo nero or Italian kale or dark kale, whatever you guys want to call it. Now let's get that in. We want to bring that back up to the boil, knock it down, cook it out for maybe 2 or 3 minutes, and then we are ready to serve. Rightio, guys, look at this. Smells absolutely incredible, and let's give it a go. I've been tasting it without the chili and garlic aioli or sour cream. I can't wait to have a look back to see how panicked I was then. That's the umbrella falling over. I could have hit my camera, and then it would have been all over Red Rover, right? But hey, show must go on. This. Superb, guys. Absolutely superb. The actual soup, really sweet. It's sweet, sour, a little bit of spice in there as well. You know, just kind of like depth of spice from the poblano chili peppers. And then you've got this lovely sour cream to go with it. And honestly, guys, that it just builds it all together. So that hearty, healthy, perfect autumn dishes. I'm going to thoroughly enjoy that. And guys, get in the comments, give us a thumbs up, get in the comments, let me know what you think. Take care. I'll see you next week with another stonker of a recipe. Take care. Bye-bye. Whoa, hang on, mate. If you enjoyed this video, I've got 3 options for you. Check out the Kitchen Daddy website over here, subscribe to our YouTube channel right here, and then check out another Kitchen Daddy video right by here. But why not be a legend and do all 3?